million deal Monday. Said afterwards he believes Washington will start winning. Would that start be Monday against visiting Atlanta? How about Jordan Zimmerman? First major league start, so they're all watching in Auburndale, Wisconsin. And Yunel Escobar, chopper over Zimmerman. Nats able to turn the double play. Zimmerman goes 6 innings, 3 Ks. Derek Lowe in a game tied at 2. Bottom 6 against Jesus Flores. He finds space. Elijah Duke scores. Nats take the lead. Now Manny Acton talking about his bullpen Sunday.
I think our fans have every right to be mad like we are right now, and it's not going to be tolerated. We're going to have a brand new bullpen tomorrow, and if those guys that come in don't get it done, we're going to continue getting guys out of here.
You, out. You, in. All right, we got 4 out, 4 in. All right, in with the new. See how it works out with the guys who couldn't get the job done. Kip Wells, he's part of the new look. Bullpen, he comes in. David Ross, 2 out, top 7. Runner on, scoreless 7 for the Nats bullpen. All right, working so far. Let's go 8th inning. Joe Beimel coming in, facing Kelly Johnson. Johnson, what a great day it is there, huh? Wow, missed that. Wow. Beimel out at first. They had a 33-minute rain delay. Nothing like sitting in the rain watching a baseball game. Garrett Mock, another part of the new bullpen. He relieves Beimel. Yunel Escobar. Escobar grounds out, so we got a scoreless 8 for the Nats. We still got a 3-2 game, and then Joel Hanrahan, top 9. What do we got? Matt Diaz. Shut it down. Nats bullpen, 3 innings, no hits allowed. The Nats win a rare one, 3-2. They improved to 2-10. And Zimmerman from Wisconsin.
Tuesday, the Pirates trying to slow their roll. Andrew Miller on the mound for Florida, riding a 7-game win streak. Bottom 4, Pirates up 1-0, 2 on. Miller with a wild pitch. Adam LaRoche comes home to score. Pirates up 2-0. The Marlins hadn't lost a road game this season. Bottom 5, 2 on. LaRoche back at the plate. This time it's a base hit. Nate McLeod and Craig Monroe come home. Miller, 4 2/3, 4 earned runs, 100 pitches. Not a good outing for him. Bottom 6, Pirates up 5-0. Runners on the corners. Logan Kensing now on the mound, and McLeod turns him around. McLeod with his 4th home run of the season. Pirates up 8-0. Now Florida had 3 straight come-from-behind wins coming in, but not Monday. Pirates defense up to the challenge. Emilio Bonifacio with a bunt. Andy LaRoche makes a great barehanded grab in time for the out. Taking a look at that. Bonifacio can get down the line quickly. What a great play by LaRoche. Top of the 7th now. It's LaRoche once again, this time from his knees, and he's able to start the double play. And just so you understand about the Pirates defense, Niger Morgan, the great running catch to win the game, and the Pirates going to win it 8-0. Pittsburgh has 4 shutouts already this season. That's 2 more than they had all of last season. And the Marlins winning streak over.
Rockies are 1-4 on a current 8-game road trip. 1 win came with Jason Marquis on the mound. He got the start in Arizona. He'll get the finish here. We're going to start with Dexter Fowler, who fouls one down the left field line. Oh, the fan. Oh, you can tell your dentist all about it. Bottom 4, tied at 1. Mark Reynolds shot to shallow center. Here comes Fowler. Oh, no. Chad Tracy will score. 2-1 Arizona. Take another look, and you can tell your dentist all about it. Top 5, Arizona up 2-1. Here's Fowler again. Deep center, Chris Young. Maybe he was friends with that fan or the foul ball Fowler got, because he steals one from Fowler there. Bottom 5, Miguel Montero batting a .083 when the day began, and that's Marquis pitching, and he gives it up. That is so beat. Montero's first home run of the season, and Arizona goes on to win 6-3 is your final. Well, the worst hitting team in the majors is Cincinnati. Mike Hampton would like to continue that. This is his first start back in Houston as an Astro since 1999. He's down 2-1, gets Joey Votto there. Hampton 5 strikeouts. Lance Berkman, bartender. Jack. Bronson Arroyo, who's been hot this season. 3rd home run of the season for Berkman. We're tied at 2. Carlos Lee. Oh, I'll have one also. Carlos Lee and Arroyo, of course, they have a little history there. 2nd home run of the season. Back-to-backs, 3-2 Houston. All right, Tim Burdick brought in to face Votto. Bases loaded, 3-2, and Joey's Chi is centered. Off the wall. Paul Yanish, Willie Tavares scores. Jerry Hairston. Oh, somebody's not wearing their PF Flyers. He's out. Reds up 4-3, though, and then Arthur Rhodes, bottom 8, bases loaded, 2 out. Hunter Pence, sit down. The Reds win it 4-3, your final. Hey, here's Scott Van Pelt.
Brings us to SportsCenter's top 10 plays. I don't know if we're going to see anything better than Patrick Schuster in this, but let's see what we got. Number 10, Alex Ovechkin, off the turnover. He gets back on defense, and he breaks up the Laurie Korpikoski breakaway. I think he saw that in practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Ovechkin.
Before he was asked to leave.
He knew exactly what they were going to do there, and he broke it up. Ovechkin, 2 assists. More from this game coming up a little bit later.
Number 9, Mark Savard feeding Chuck Kobasu. And Carey Price, 26 saves, but he needed more. Bruins won it.
Number 8, Celtics and Bulls, Joakim Noah. Off the alley-oop from Derrick Rose. Noah 13 points and 8 rebounds, where the Bulls went down.
At 7, Emilio Bonifacio bunts. Andy LaRoche. I don't need no stinking glove. Barehanded play and gets you out at first, but Bonifacio would have his revenge when?
In the bottom half of the inning. Niger Morgan grounds to third. Look at the pivot by Bonifacio after he made the backhanded stop up off the ground and then in time. That kid's going to be an all-star.
At 5, Henrik Lundqvist has had his way with the Washington Capitals in the first 2 games of the series. 36 saves in this one, but he gave up 4 goals, and we've got a series. Washington wins, and the Rangers lead the series now 2-1.
Hey, you know, that video game might have to make Dustin Pedroia a better fielder, too. Because look at that play. Nick Markakis up the middle. And I'm sure Pedroia got home and shined up those MVP trophies once again. 4 for 6 and 3 RBI in the game.
We got some more fielding here. Miguel Tejada getting dirty. Backhand stop, flips to the ground to Kaz Matsui, makes the barehanded exchange to first. Double play. Hey, but the Reds got the win.
Remember that minor league highlight of the guy crashing through the wall? Well, here it is. Kenny Burns, Rhode Island center fielder, robs Northeastern's Mike Tamsin by going through the wall to make the catch.
I think we had that up at Portland. Remember that was the kid was up at Portland. We saw that video forever. Well, number 1, you knew what it was when you watched the top of this show. Ray Allen, 5 seconds left. He's got game. 28 of his 30 in the second half. And now we've got a series that looked like the Bulls were going to steal 2. And Allen says, no, it's 1-1. Home after a 1-5 road trip. Detroit visiting. Jared Weaver. He's down 2-1. Now he's down 3-1 because he's just given up Curtis Granderson's second home run of the game. Weaver, 3 runs, 7 hits, 7 innings. We go bottom 8. We're tied at 3. Runner at second, 2 outs. Gary Matthews Jr., who's playing because Vladimir Guerrero is injured. The 0-1 pitch off Brandon Lyon, and Torrey Hunter scores from second, and the Angels take the lead. Top 9. 2 on, 2 outs. Ramon Santiago and Brian Fuentes shut it down. His 3rd save of the season. The Angels win 4-3. Mike Scioscia, by the way, he was ejected in the 6th inning for arguing balls and strikes. Check your umpire fantasy league roster.
Do that first thing when I get home. Rays had allowed 20 runs in their last 2 games. They turned to Andy Sonnenstein to try to stop the bleeding in Seattle. Bottom 4, Mariners down 2-1. Runners at the corners. Rob Johnson at the plate. Gabe Kapler not quite tall enough. Mike Sweeney and Jose Lopez come in to score. Johnson, he's in there with a triple. And the Mariners up 3-2. Later in the inning, they're up 4-2. Andy Chavez, that's well hit. But check out Kapler. Did run flat out to get it. That's a great play. And we may see him later on in top plays. Top 9 tying run at the plate. Brendan Morrow says, I got your tying run right here. He gets Jason Bartlett looking. Mariners win at 4-2. Last year's AL champs have now dropped 6 of 7. Jaron Washburn 3-0 this season.
All right, we've got a play in this game that you're going to be talking about with the folks at work on Wednesday. Saying, did you see that on SportsCenter the night before? Padres-Giants game. It's in San Francisco. Matt Cain and Kevin Kuzminoff stroking that one off the wall. Adrian Gonzalez and Chase Headley are coming around to score, and I mean like together. 1, 2. But now what's going on there? Headley is out. Gonzalez safe. It's Jeff Nelson, the home plate umpire. See, Gonzalez slides in ahead of the tag, but he did not need to go back and tag the plate. Headley, he was already out. Padres lead 2-1. And then Edgar Renteria, you want out? I'll give you out. Oh, hello. Off Jake Peavy. Grand slam, his first of the season, and the Giants. They win at 8-3 as Petey falls to 2-2, and Kane, he's a 2-0.
First 2 on, nobody out. Manny Ramirez, professional hitman. Off Russ Ortiz, Rafael Furcal scores. Dodgers went up 1-0. Russell Martin, James Loney also drove in runs. And Russ Ortiz gave up 3 runs in the first. Bottom third, 3-2 Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw on the mound with 1 on. And Carlos Lee sending one over the wall. His third run of the year. Third home run of the year, 4-3 Astros. And Lee's like, it's all about the bat. Top 7, 7-3 Astros. 1 on, no doubt about that one. Manny Ramirez with his third home run of the season. He's 18th on the all-time RBI list now with 1,735. He passed Honus Wagner. But top 9 with the Astros up 8-5 and 2 on. Jose Valverde kept Manny in the yard. Dodgers came in, having scored 82 runs and hitting .302, both tops in the majors, but Valverde gets Martin, and the Astros going to win at 8-5 over the Dodgers, so the 8-game streak over for L.A. Yankees and Athletics got rained out in New York on Monday, but they got to play on Tuesday at Yankee Stadium. Jason Giambi returned to New York, got a nice ovation, top of the first in his first at-bat. That's well hit, but Brett Gardner makes a great catch. Giambi joked that Gardner should have listened to the ovation and let it drop. A's came in with just 3 home runs. That's the fewest in the majors. Bottom second, Gardner facing Dana Evelyn with runners on second and third. Gardner passed Mark Ellis, Nick Swisher, and Hideki Matsui scoring the Yankees with a 2-0 lead. Top third, Andy Pettitte facing Ryan Sweeney with runners on the corners and nobody out. Little chopper, Mark Teixeira tags the bag, throws to Jorge Posada to get Kurt Suzuki in the rundown for the double play, and that gets the Yankees out of a tight spot. Bottom 6, Yankees up 4-2. Johnny Damon off Andrew Bailey. Been 20 home runs at the new Yankee Stadium. That makes 21. Solo shot for Damon. And the Yankees up 5-2. Top 9, Mariano Rivera facing Orlando Cabrera with 2 outs. And Rivera makes the grab to end the game. And the Yankees win it 5-3. Suzuki 4 for 4 with a double and an RBI, but in a losing effort. Road trip all within the NL Central. They are wrapping up that trip in Chicago where they played the first of a 3-game set on Tuesday. Bottom second, Cubs down 1-0. Micah Hoffpower changing that. First time in Major League history, a Micah has hit a home run off a Micah. Micah Owings was the pitcher. You think that's interesting? Well, check this out. Top 4 now. The Cubs dugout notices something. Oh, no, it's a cat. The grounds crew member gets clawed as he picks it up, and he eventually puts it in the stands. And, you know, the Cubs and Cats have some history. 1969, Black Cat runs onto the field during the Cubs game against the Mets. Circles Ron Santo. Cubs went on to miss the postseason. They got cats and billy goats and Bartmans and all kind of stuff for Chicago. Later in the fourth, runner on second for Jay Bruce. 2 outs right over in Bartman's area. And a fan in the stands reaches over and grabs him. You got to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. That takes us back to Bartman, NLCS Game 6. Marlins and Cubs, and the Cubs went on to lose the NLCS in Game 7. So bottom 5 now. Cubs up 3-2. Aramis Ramirez. Base hit. Kosuke Fukudome coming around to score. The Cubs win 7-2. So Black Cats, White Cats, Billy Goats, Bartmans, doesn't matter. At least not on Tuesday. Cubs win at 7-2. They won 3 straight. Rich Harden. Nationals, Elijah Dukes on first with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. Austin Kearns at the plate. And Matt Diaz, not his finest moment. Dukes comes around from first to score, game tied at 3. Top 9, Braves down 4-3, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Kelly Johnson flies out to Dukes. Runners stay put 2 outs. The Nationals have been just finding ways to lose games this season, but not this one. Things finally go their way. You know, Escobar grounds to Anderson Hernandez to end the game. Nationals stopped the Marlins' 7-game win streak on Monday with a shutout. Back at it on Tuesday. Bottom third, Pirates up 2-1. Freddie Sanchez off Anibal Sanchez. Second homer of the season for Freddie. He had 3 hits. Pirates up 3-1. We go to the 8th. Marlins still down 3-1. That's Cameron Maybin. He's got that look in his eye. Off Tyler Yates. First homer of the season. First NL homer for Maybin. And he got all of it. 447 feet. Second home run of his career. Marlins down 3-2. Later in the inning, 2 on for Hanley Ramirez. Big spot for the Marlins' big hitter. Well, John Grabo got him. And the Pirates hold on to win 3-2. Jeff Carson's 1 run on 3 hits in 6 innings. Pittsburgh's won 4 of 5, including 2 straight over Florida. Ross Ohlendorf on Monday, and then Carson's on Tuesday. Strong starts for Pittsburgh. Mets in St. Louis opening a 3-game set with the Cardinals. Top 8, game tied at 4. Runner on second. The Cards came back after trailing 4-0. Ramon Castro with a fly ball. Carlos Beltran's going to tag up. He goes to third. Ball gets away from Joe Thurston, and Beltran gets a little greedy. Thurston able to hustle and get it in time, and look at what happened there. Beltran didn't slide. He steps on Yadier Molina's foot instead of the plate. Good job by Molina to block the plate. Game remains tied at 4. Bottom 8, first batter of the inning is Brendan Ryan. Daniel Murphy slips, and Ryan's going to wind up with a triple. Now, Johan Santana lost a game back on April 12th, you may remember, on a ball that Murphy dropped. Next batter is Rick Ankiel. He had been 1 for 18 on a recent 6-game road trip, but he had 3 straight hits late in this game. Cardinals going to win at 6-4. St. Louis now has won 5 straight at home.
Roy Halladay on the mound in Toronto, and as good as he's been, the Rangers give him fits. He's got a 5.34 ERA, his highest against any AL opponent. Lost his only start against him last year, and Nelson Cruz takes him yard there. That's his 6th. He had 7 all of last season. Really scary moment in the 6th there. Hank Blaylock against Halladay, and you saw it. If you're looking, the home plate umpire, Kerwin Danley, is down. Blaylock said it was a high inside fastball. He said he heard the snap, freak accident. Crew chief said that possible concussion for Danley, who did not lose consciousness but was put on a stretcher and taken to a hospital. Not the first time Danley's been taken off on a stretcher. Remember last season he took a pitch to the head thrown by Brad Penny. Ian Kinsler off Halladay takes that pitch out. The Rangers beat him again. 5-4 your final. Halladay, 5 runs, 8 innings. He falls to 3-1.
All right, Neil, celebrity sighting before top plays. Rihanna, really? Saturday night, yeah. Number 10 on top plays, Rangers and Blue Jays, Aaron Hill with a fly ball. Nelson Cruz, he is truly a man of the people. The guy with the jacket there, like he was trying to pull him down.
All right, if you have a fantasy soccer team, here's the guy you want on it. Arsenal's Andrea Arshavin. 4 goals. That's 3 plus 1 against Liverpool.
Number 8, Cardinals and Mets, Khalil Green in the hole and up in time. More from this game coming up later. Cardinals rallied back to win that one.
At 7, Angels, Tigers. Myceris Turris, foul ball. Look at the fan, and look who the fans saved. Now that's the fan being a dude. It's probably his son.
Number 6, Cubs and Reds, Mike Fontenot. Ladies and gentlemen, Slidell, Louisiana is in the house. And the Cubs beat the Reds 7-2.
Blues will heal you, but not when you're playing Vancouver. Kyle Wellwood. Oh, I'll take that, thank you, and I'll take that. Canucks beat the Blues and sweep them out of the series.
Number 4, Cavaliers and Pistons. LeBron James, just get out of the way. No question about the MVP. Cavaliers are just steamrolling past Detroit.
The Giambino. I haven't been able to say that since we moved west.
Drives one, center field, Gardner back, still going back, makes the catch in front of the wall. Brett Gardner took a double away from Giambi with a terrific catch.
At number 2, Devils and Hurricanes, 6 seconds left in the third. Tied at 3, Jussi Jokinen. Right place, right time, puts it past Martin Brodeur, and the Hurricanes win it 4-3.
And at number 1, you heard Barry Melrose say it earlier on this show, speaking of goaltenders, not Martin Brodeur, but Marc-Andre Fleury, and Barry says probably the greatest game he's ever played. 45 saves. Sidney Crosby had a great goal in this one, but it was the great goaltending that led the Pens to be